Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's everything you need to know as you jumpstart your day. I'm Diego Castro. President Bongbong Marcos sees, quote, little progress in the Philippines-China relationship when it comes to the West Philippine Sea. During the 125th anniversary of the Agriculture Department, Marcos Jr. said he has been informed about a Chinese Navy vessel that recently tailed BRP Francisco Dagohoy. He noted that the foreign ship stopped after a while, suggesting that the situation in the WPS is now better. The president added that instead of territorial disputes, the focus of the two countries is now more on fishing.
Yung latest na report ay sinundan na lang. Hindi na kagaya ng dati na talagang hinaharang. So there's a little progress there. Unahin na lang natin yung fisheries. Huwag na natin pag-usapan yung teritoryo. Dahil hindi naman tayo makakapag-decide ngayon dito na nag-uusap tayo. Unahin niyo yung mga fisheries. Dahil sinasabi ko, wala namang kasalanan yung tao. Bakit natin paparusahan?
Marcos Jr. also shared that there will be a clearer relationship between China and the Philippines, especially on the implementation of fishing bans.
Also, the coordination, pagka may fishing ban, may coordination na tayong ginagawa sa kanila. Para hindi lang bigla fishing ban na ngayon. Makapagplano naman tayo. Pag sasabihin may fishing ban in 2 months' time, planuhin na natin anong gagawin ng mga mangingisda. So bigyan natin silang ibang livelihood or another source of income.
Fish deliveries in the country's regional fish ports or RFPs declined for the second consecutive month in May. According to the latest data from the Philippine Fisheries Development Authority, RFPs unloaded a total of nearly 43,000 metric tons of fish and other fishery products last month. This is about 4% lower than in April, with over 44,000 metric tons unloaded, and even lower by 11% than the 48,000 metric tons unloaded in the same period of last year. The PFDA attributed this loss of the impact of Typhoon Betty, as well as rains caused by the southwest monsoon. An ammonia leak at a cold storage facility in Navotas claimed the life of one person, while over 20 others were rushed to the hospital. The casualty was a 16-year-old who had difficulty breathing and later on died at the Manila Central University Hospital. At least 23 others were meanwhile hospitalized after inhaling ammonia. Aside from these, the chemical leak also caused a fire at the facility at around midnight on Monday. The Bureau of Fire Protection announced that they have secured the control valve that stopped the ammonia leak.
Sumabog yung malaking portion dun sa kung saan nakalagay yung ammonia. So, in-stop ko muna yung operation, so nagkaroon tayo ng evacuation muna.
We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Diego Castro. The Health Department is set to roll out bivalent COVID-19 vaccines today. Those eligible to get the second-generation jabs include health workers and senior citizens. They should have received their second booster shots at least 4 to 6 months ago. A bivalent shot targets both the original strain of the virus that causes COVID-19 and Omicron subvariants. The country's first batch of these vaccines arrived earlier this month from donor country Lithuania. Flight delays and other aviation issues are now being attributed to a worldwide problem on the supply of aircraft and plane engines, particularly for US-based jet engine manufacturer Pratt & Whitney. Reports have it that the company has been having trouble supporting the maintenance requirements of its client airlines across the globe. Aircraft manufacturers like Airbus and Boeing are also struggling to produce enough units to keep up with demand. As air travel bounces back post-pandemic, Cebu Pacific, which recently made headlines over flight cancellations, is set to receive 10 new Airbus planes this year. But with the supply issues around, this could likely be delayed. On the other hand, flag carrier Philippine Airlines said they're working to get more planes up and running. They've also placed an order for 9 Airbus jets scheduled to be delivered around the second half of 2025 to cover passenger demands. And it's official! Iconic trio Tito, Vic, and Joey and other legit Davarkads are now officially part of the Kapatid network. This means that they will soon return on air to their new home, TV5. TVJ and the rest of the Davarkads have signed their contracts with MediaQuest Holdings Incorporated on Tuesday. Present in this historic contract signing were MediaQuest's big boss Manny V. Pangilinan and CEO Jane Basas. In the MediaCon, it was announced that the Davarkad's new noontime show will go on air starting July 1 from 11:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. TV5 Chairman MVP gave the Davarkads a very warm welcome, and TVJ could not help but be emotional in expressing their gratitude.
We extend to TVJ a very warm welcome and look forward to a long and productive partnership with them. We wish them all the best, and hopefully they would succeed more under TV5.
MVP, yan ang boss. Maraming salamat, boss.
Iyak!
Bossing!
Nakakaiyak talaga. Ang feeling namin para kaming si Saint Joseph, si Mama Mary. Hindi, na naghahanap ng bahay, di ba? Hindi ko naman sinasabing ito'y sabsaban. Napakagandang sabsaban ito. Thank you.
In other words, thank you is not enough. It's more than thank you.
Salamat. Salamat.
And to the Davarkads, to the legit Davarkads,
Yes, legit! Davarkads!
we love you. Maraming salamat.
Thank you, bossing. Thank you po. DJ.
Go for the gold and beyond!
And that's it for this hour. Join us again at 7:45 a.m. as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I'm Diego Castro. We are One News, all sides, all the time.